The story begins with some friends who are having a fun party at night, but one of them is sitting sad. When all the friends see that girl, they all ask her, "What is the reason? Why are you so sad?" She tells that a new app has been launched in the market, can tell the exact time of her death. That girl says that I am sad because I have also downloaded this app this morning, and when I opened this app, she said that my death is going to be exactly 15 days from today. Hearing this, all the friends start laughing at that girl and all of them download that app for fun. These people bet that according to the app, the one who will die the earliest will have to finish all the drinks on the table alone. Before downloading the app, everyone sees a user agreement, i.e. terms and conditions. And like me, these people also accept it without reading it. After that, everyone starts seeing the countdown of their life. Now everyone starts showing the remaining time of their life to everyone. Someone was going to live for 20 years and someone for 60 years. But Courtney looks worried. When she shows her mobile phone to her friends, according to that app, she had only 3 hours left. As soon as the countdown is 0, she will be killed. Seeing this, Courtney gets scared. But her friend explains to Courtney that not to be afraid as the app is just a joke. Now, according to the game, the one who has the least time left in his mobile will have to drink all the drinks on the table. That's why Courtney loses the game, because she had only 3 hours left in her mobile. Now all the friends tell Courtney that according to the rules, you will have to drink all the drinks. That's when Courtney's boyfriend Evan comes, and instead of Courtney, he himself drinks all the alcohol. After the party was over, Courtney sat in the car with her boyfriend Evan, who was drunk. So Courtney forbids Evan to drive, but Evan does not listen to her. Courtney was already scared because of the app, so she gets out of the car and starts walking home. Evan often tells Courtney to sit in the car, but she doesn't listen. But when she does not sit, Evan gets angry and leaves her alone. Then the notification of that app comes on Courtney's mobile that she has broken the user agreement. Courtney does not understand the meaning of this, but seeing this, Courtney gets more scared. Then we see that a man wearing a black coat started following her. Then Courtney gets an alert on her mobile that she has only 7 minutes left. Courtney arrives at her house in a hurry. As soon as she enters the house, strange sounds start coming in her ears, and the app's alert also keeps ringing continuously, due to which she gets annoyed and turns off her mobile. But the phone turned on by itself and the counting started again. Finally, some unknown thing pulls Courtney up, and as soon as the countdown ends, Courtney dies by falling down. Here we come to know that this app is not a joke, but it really shows the remaining time of a person's life. On the other hand, we see that Courtney's boyfriend Evan has hit his car. Evan's life was saved, but the seat on which Courtney was going to sit, a big log of a tree, had entered it. That is, in fact, Courtney's death was going to be like this. After that, we see a nurse named Quinn in the hospital who goes to a patient's room with a trolley. She sees that the patient has left the room without having breakfast. Quinn knows where the patient will be at this time, so she goes straight to him. Here we see that the patient is no one else but Courtney's boyfriend, Evan. Evan is very scared. He tells Quinn everything about the countdown app, how his girlfriend downloaded it and died at the same time as the time this app told. Quinn explains Evan that it can just be a coincidence. How can an app tell a person the time of her death? She tries to prepare him for surgery by relaxing him. But Evan is not ready for surgery at any cost because he had also downloaded the countdown app. According to the app, Evan had only 19 hours to live, and exactly 19 hours later, Evan is going to have a surgery, and he understands that he will be killed during the surgery. But Quinn gives Evan the courage that nothing like this will happen. After some time, Quinn meets the head nurse of the hospital. She takes Quinn with her, where a doctor and staff people give surprise to Quinn with cake because she has passed in the test of nurses. Now, when everyone is sitting and eating cake, then Quinn tells everyone about the countdown app that Evan mentioned. Here, some other people also tell that they have also heard about this app. In joke, these people also download this app to see the remaining time of their life, in which a doctor named Dr. Sullivan is also included, who is the most head doctor in the hospital. Doctor is very happy to see the remaining time of his life in his mobile because he was going to live for 90 years, and the rest of the staff's app also tells that they have a very long time. Then a man brings a woman who was unconscious due to overdose. Her heartbeat and breath had stopped, but these people saved her by giving her an injection. After working all day, when Quinn returns home in the evening, she gets a notification to download the countdown app. She downloads this app without taking it too seriously and accepts all the terms and conditions of this app without thinking. Then she finds out that only 2 days of her life are left, but Quinn ignores and reaches home. In Quinn's family, she has her father and her younger sister, Jordan, while Quinn's mother was killed in a car accident a year ago. The next day, Evan is shown in the hospital, who is very nervous because his lifetime was slowly decreasing on his mobile, and now only a few minutes of his life were left. He decides to run away from the hospital instead of getting surgery. As soon as he starts running, he gets a notification on his mobile in which it is said that he broke the user agreement. Here we know that when someone sees the remaining time of his life through this app, then her tries to avoid her death. The way Evan's girlfriend Courtney tried to avoid her death by getting out of the car a few days ago, she broke the user agreement and she was killed. Now Evan is also trying to avoid his death by not getting surgery. As soon as Evan starts moving forward, he sees a black shadow in the mirror from behind. But as soon as Evan turns around and looks back, there is no one there. Then suddenly the mirror in front of him broke. Seeing this, Evan ran to the stairs in fear. As soon as he reaches there, electricity suddenly goes away. Then he hears the sound of someone's footsteps. When he turns on the torch of his mobile phone, he sees his girlfriend Courtney in front of him, but his girlfriend had become a demon. He starts running away from her, but in a hurry, his mobile falls down the stairs, and after a while, the ghost kills Evan by throwing him down the stairs. When Quinn comes to the hospital, she finds out that Evan fell down the stairs and died. After hearing this, she remembers Evan's words, when he was repeatedly telling Quinn the other day that according to this app, he will be killed after 19 hours. So now Quinn also begins to doubt whether this app really did not kill Evan. To change her doubt into certainty now, she goes straight to the place where Evan's body was kept. She picks up Evan's phone and tries to check it. But Evan's mobile was face-locked, for which she removes the cloth from Evan's body and scans his mobile phone in front of his face. The lock of the mobile phone opens, and she sees that the countdown of this app has reached 0. Now Quinn is also convinced that this app is not a joke, but real. As soon as her attention moves away from the mobile, and it falls on Evan's face, and Evan's head automatically turns looking at her. She gets scared and quickly puts the body back in the freezer. Now Quinn was afraid that all this would not happen to her. According to the app, she had only 1 day left, and tomorrow she was going to go to her mother's grave with her father, from which she understands that there will be some accident on the way in which Quinn will be killed. So Quinn avoids her death and calls her dad and cancels the plan to go to the graveyard the next day. Then a notification comes on Quinn's mobile phone that she has broken the user agreement. Seeing this, she gets very worried. At the same time, Dr. Sullivan calls her to the room and asks her to help the patient, but here the doctor's intentions were something else. He tries to force Quinn. As soon as Quinn comes out of the room, she goes to complain to the head nurse, but before Quinn tells her, the doctor puts the head nurse in some other work. After coming home, she searches this app on the internet at night and gets information about Courtney. She also gets a video of a girl who says that after downloading the app, she has started seeing her brother's ghost who died many years ago. After a while, the girl says that her time is over and then something happens to that girl too. But when Quinn checks the comments of the video, then everyone says fake video in the comment, which gives Quinn a little peace. And as soon as Quinn turns off the laptop, suddenly Quinn also sees the ghost of Evan, which scares her a lot. But as soon as she turned on the light, Evan was gone. Then she got a notification again that she has broken the user agreement. She throws her mobile on the ground and breaks it and gets out of the room and spends the whole night in the car. The next morning, Quinn's sister Jordan comes and wakes her up. They both come back to their room, and there Jordan sees Quinn's broken mobile in which the countdown was still going on. She tells Quinn that she has also downloaded this app. Hearing this, Quinn gets upset because her younger sister Jordan also knew about this app, and she was also a user of this app. Now Quinn's mobile screen was completely broken, so she goes to the mobile shop to buy a new phone. She thinks that there will be no killer app in the new mobile, but as soon as she buys the mobile, the app automatically gets downloaded on it. Quinn shouts in anger and asks the shopkeeper about this app, but he also didn't know anything about it. The shopkeeper tries to delete it, but there was no option to delete this app, after which Quinn takes her mobile from the shopkeeper in anger and leaves. After listening to Quinn, a boy named Matt comes near to the shopkeeper and asks the shopkeeper about this app. On the other hand, when Quinn sits in her car to go back home, she saw a man standing in black clothes behind her car through the camera. As soon as she turns around and looks, he disappeared. Suddenly, the hands of a strange creature covered her face, causing her car to reverse quickly, and the person standing behind is saved from colliding with the car. Then the man in the other car comes out in anger and starts screaming at Quinn, but then the same shop's customer Matt comes out and takes care of the whole situation. Matt tells Quinn that he has also downloaded the same app and he is going to die before her. Now both of them sit in a bar and start talking about the app. Matt says to Quinn that when you downloaded this app, you read the user agreement, on which Quinn replies no. She accepted the direct terms and conditions. Matt says that he also made the same mistake. Now both of them regret that they should have read it once before accepting the terms and conditions. Then Matt sees a drunkard in the bar. Seeing him, an idea comes to Matt's mind. He says to Quinn that why don't we download this application from this drunkard in his mobile phone, through which they will be able to see the terms and conditions. They both go to that drunkard who was talking about here and there. So both of them try to convince him to download the app. Since he was already drunk, he accepts and downloads the countdown app. As soon as he reaches the terms and conditions place, Quinn starts reading from his phone. And she finds out about a rule that after seeing the time of death in the app, the user cannot try to avoid his death. Both of them canceled their trip and broke this agreement. Even after hearing all this, that crazy drunkard accepts those terms conditions. Luckily, the drunkard finds out that he will live for another 40 years. Then Quinn remembers that there is a priest in the hospital where she works. Maybe he can tell them a way out of this situation. After this, Quinn and Matt go to the hospital and explain the whole story of the demon to the priest. The priest says that he does not believe in such demons, so he gives them the address of another priest who is an expert in the case of demons. Before leaving, the head nurse takes Quinn to a meeting where Dr. Sullivan accuses Quinn that he did not harass Quinn, but Quinn harassed him. But when Quinn begins to give clarification, then the meeting's head does not listen to Quinn and dismisses Quinn from the job. Quinn didn't care about the job anymore because her life was at stake. After this, Quinn and Matt both reach a church where they both find a man about whom the priest had told them and tell the father everything about this app. After listening to them, the father tells them a story written in the Bible. It is written in the story that 100 years ago there was a prince who had to go to war. This prince was afraid that he might be killed in this war. After which he went to an old gypsy lady and asked her if he would survive in this war. The old lady says that she can tell him the right time of his death. But the condition is that after knowing the time of his death, the prince will not try to avoid his death. The prince agrees and he knows that he will be killed in the war. So the prince sends his younger brother to fight the war without listening to the lady because of the fear of death. But nothing happens to his younger brother. In fact, they win the war. But a demon named Ozan follows the feared prince who tortures the prince and kills him at the right time, which was written in his fate. The father noticed that there is a demon called Ozan behind all this. Father said that maybe this app is also a form of that demon. He said that if you want to avoid your death, then first of all, you both have to hack this app and bring its code to him. When he sees the code of the app, then he will be able to get rid of that demon. After hearing this, Quinn and Matt had to hack this app as soon as possible, because now they had very little time left. They both come to the mobile shopkeeper and request him to hack this app. The shopkeeper was not ready for this work, but when Quinn gives him money, he agrees. After many hours of hard work, he finally hacks the app and takes out its code. Quinn quickly takes a picture of the code so that she can show it to the father. They see that there are millions of users of this app, in which the shopkeeper also sees his name, Derek. He messes with his code and makes his age more than 100 years. And this idea really worked. Now Derek had full access to this app. He could increase anyone's age as much as he wanted. Shopkeeper also increases the age of both of them at the request of Quinn and Matt. That's when Quinn sees the name of her sister Jordan in the database. And her death was about to happen 3 minutes before Quinn. That is, both Quinn and Jordan were going to die in that accident. Anyway, Quinn also increases the age of Jordan. Now Quinn and Matt are very happy, because now they were not afraid of death. But this happiness was only for a while, after which Quinn and Matt reached Quinn's house together and decided to spend the night in the same room for safety. Because even now, the fear of the demon was present in their hearts. When they were going to sleep at night, Quinn asks Matt why he had downloaded this app. Matt says that a few years ago he had a younger brother who was a very decent boy. He was always sick, and one day he died due to the disease, and since then Matt was afraid of death. When he came to know about this app, he wanted to know how long he was going to live. That's why he downloaded it. After this, Quinn tells Matt her story. One night, she went to a party without telling her mother. When her mother went out of the house to find her, she had a car accident on the way, which killed her. After telling each other their own story, they both go to sleep. Then, in the middle of the night, the demon again comes to scare Quinn. A strange voice echoes in Quinn's ears, which opens her eyes. She saw that Matt's hand was around her. She tries to wake him up by shaking Matt's hand, but then the real Matt opened the door and came in. That's when Quinn finds out it was actually the demon's hand. The demon attacks Quinn, but Matt, showing courage, snatches the blanket from which the demon runs away. They comes to know that there was no use of hacking the app because the countdown has come back to its time. Now Quinn started to worry about her younger sister Jordan. On the other hand, the demon starts scaring Jordan as well. But before anything happens to Jordan, Quinn goes to pick her up. Jordan was very scared. Now the three of them go together to Father John. Quinn tells him that the plan to hack the app has failed. The demon is still following them. After that, she provides the code to the father. After reading the code well, the father understood that whoever breaks the user agreement, the curse of Ojin is applied on him, which is a good thing according to the father because the curse can be broken. Now the father made a plan to trap the demon in his own game. He says that if they prove the demon to be false, then this curse will be broken. That is, if a person dies before or after 2 to 4 seconds of the time given by the app, then the demon will be proved false, and the curse will be broken in this way. After this, all 4 go to the basement and make a magic circle there. Now Matt has only a few minutes left, and the light starts blinking. It means that the demon has come to take Matt. The father tells them to stand in the circle quickly and tells that as long as they are in this circle, no evil power or demon can touch them. But don't try to get out of this circle by mistake, otherwise they will be killed. After a while, the demon comes in front of them, but the demon can't come inside the circle. Then suddenly Matt sees his dead brother, but he is not actually Matt's brother. The demon was deceiving Matt to take out Matt from the circle. Seeing this, Matt gets emotional, and as soon as he steps out of the circle, the demon grabs Matt's leg and pulls him away. Seeing this, Quinn also runs after him. When she came out, she sees Matt standing on the road, safe and sound. But then a fast car comes and hit Matt and crushed him. And with Matt's death, his mobile's countdown also became 0. Quinn feels very bad to see Matt's death with her own eyes. And now the next number was of Jordan, but Quinn sees that Jordan is badly injured while coming out. That's why she brings Jordan to her hospital to treat her. Meanwhile, a nurse working with Quinn told Quinn that she was absolutely right about Dr. Sullivan. He is also trying to do same thing with the nurse like he did to Quinn. That's when Quinn's eyes fall on Dr. Sullivan. After seeing Dr. Sullivan, Quinn gets an idea. She knew that this doctor is going to live for 90 years. If Quinn kills this doctor now, the demon's curse will break and both the sisters will be saved. Now, to succeed in this plan, Quinn goes to the doctor's office. She tells him that she wants her job back and she is ready to do anything for it. Quinn tells him that she will be waiting for him in the desolate area behind the hospital. The doctor can't think of anything because of his lust and gets stuck in Quinn's trap and reaches that desolate place. There, Quinn was standing quietly with an iron rod in her hand. As soon as the doctor came, Quinn attacked the doctor with a rod, causing him to fall to the ground injured. Quinn had already brought a morphine injection with her, and as soon as she was about to inject the doctor, the demon came there, pulled the doctor and saved him, and the doctor ran away from there. Now Jordan's time has come to die. She had only 2 minutes left. The demon goes to kill her. She tries to hide from the demon and save herself, but the app tells the demon where she is hiding and the demon catches Jordan. But then Quinn comes in front of the demon and prepares to inject herself with morphine so that at least her sister's life will be saved. The demon takes the form of Quinn's mother and tries to mislead her. Looking at his mother, Quinn becomes emotional, but soon she realizes that this is a demon's trick and she injects morphine injection in herself. In this way, Quinn dies before her time and Ozan fails. Then the demon becomes smoke and flies in the air and Quinn's plan succeeds, saving Jordan's life. Jordan comes to Quinn and starts crying, and then sees that a medicine name is written on her arm, and she sees the same medicine bottle in Quinn's hand, which Jordan quickly fills in the injection and puts it in Quinn's hand, which kills the effect of morphine, and Quinn comes back to life. Afterwards, everyone's countdown stops there. In the end, Quinn gets her job back and the doctor goes to jail for what he did. A few days later, Quinn goes to visit her mother's grave with her family. When they are returning home, a notification comes on Quinn's mobile, and she sees that a new app named Countdown 2.0 has been downloaded in her mobile. With this story ends. If you liked this video, please subscribe to our channel and like the video.